Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Just for You. In my today's video, I am going to show you how to use shaping tools in CorelDRAW. Okay friends, let's start our shaping tool. Shaping tool you can find in menu bar, go to menu, arrange, and here is the shaping tool. These all are the sub tools: weld, trim, intersect, simplify, front minus back minus front, boundaries. So once you select two objects, automatically these sub tools will get enabled. I will show you how it works. Take some ellipse and draw. Select these two objects. Go to shaping tool. See, all subtools got enabled. So even though if you select two objects, shaping tools will appear on the property bar. See here, weld, trim, all the subtools. So first, weld. Combine objects into single curve object with single fill and outline. So in weld, there are two types of weld. One is object to object weld and the second one is curve to curve weld. Just we draw the center of axis. See here, these are two objects. Say for example, I will take a triangle. Yeah, this is a triangle. Bring it to the center, and this is a circle. So you need to weld these two. What you need to do is select these two objects and weld it. See, these two objects got welded and became one object. And the another type of weld is curve to curve weld. So go to bezier tool, draw some curvature, and go to shape tool. Select all the points, convert into curve. So it got converted. Now some any good shape. This I'm doing just to make you understand. So you can do whatever shape you want and you can do the welding. Don't add more points. If you add more points, the curvature will not come with a good shape. Try to provide less points. Okay. So what you need to do is just you need to mirror the object. So for mirror, there are two types of mirror. One is select the object, go to arrange, click on transformation and select the scale and mirror. Select this one and you need to mirror it horizontally. Select this one and you need to mirror at the right side. Select this one, apply it. Okay, it's got mirrored. The second option of mirror is manually you can mirror the object. Select it, hold the control, drag and paste it. By this way also you can mirror. Select two objects, weld it. Once you weld the object, it is not welded. So what you need to do is just it got joined. So you need to align curve point to another point. That's it. Once the curve got welded, then only you can render the object. If it is not welded, then you cannot render the object. Okay friends, this is how the weld option is. One is object to object weld and the second one is curve to curve weld. Okay, the next option is trim. Cut out a portion of an object by using the shape of another object. Let me go to next page, trim tool. This is the object, bring it to the center, render it with different color and just you need to trim some part of this object. Say for example, I will take a triangle. Okay. So what I need to do is select the triangle and select the background object and trim it. See, inside part of the triangle, whatever object were there at the background, it got trimmed. Even you can trim bitmap image also. Let me import any bitmap image. Let me import this one. Here is the bitmap image. Say for example, just I want to trim this cutter. So what I need to do is go to bezier tool, create the boundary for this cutter, select the points, convert into curve and just keep your curve around the cutter. To understand, I am making this one. Just randomly I am doing this. So while you are practicing, you do it accurately. Select the object and select the bitmap image and trim it. See, the object got trimmed and whatever part got removed, it's showing negative. This is how bitmap image to be trimmed in CorelDRAW. Okay friends, the third option is intersect. Intersect, create an object from the area where two or more objects overlap. You can intersect the object once you created the design. Say for example, I will take this one here later. Okay. So what I will do is make it a little bigger, hold the control and just keep on copying. Reduce the size, hold the control, bring it down. If you press Control R, the repetition copy will happen. It's got copied. Select all the letters and group it. So what we need to do is take a circle, hold the control and drag it. If you hold the control and drag, the entire circle will come. If you don't hold the control, if you drag, the shape may become irregular or ellipse. Selected the circle. Let me bring it to the center. First, select the circle and select the background object. Intersect it. See, the circle shape of A letter got intersected. So this is how intersect tool work. For bitmap image also, you can apply this type of techniques. Let me import a bitmap image. Bring it to the center. This also bring it to the center. Then this bitmap image to back order to back of the page. Okay. So what we need to do is let me intersect using this A letter object of bitmap image. Select and intersect. The whatever background objects are there or background images are there, the same image will get copied using intersect. Okay friends, this is how intersect tools to be used. In next page, let me go to simplify. Simplify, trim overlapping areas among the object. Simplify is almost same like a trim tool. So it has some little changes. We will find out what is the changes in simplify. Okay, bring it to the center. Make a different color. In simplify, if there are more than 2 or 3 objects, if you simplify it, at a time all the object will get trimmed. In trim option, just you can trim 1 or 2 objects. Simplify is little bit different than trim. So this is the difference between trim and simplify. Say for example, here there are total 3 objects are there. Let me add one more object. Let me bring all the objects into the center. Here we have total 4 objects. So what I need to do is just I need to simplify these all 3 objects using from the topmost object. Let me select this one, select other 3 objects and simplify it. All 3 objects got removed and here it became empty, negative. So in trim, I will show you what is the difference between trim and simplify. Let me select all 3 objects. Using the topmost front object, we will trim. Select this one, select other 3 objects and see friends, only one object got trimmed. In simplify, at a time all 3 objects got trimmed. This is the difference between trim and simplify. Even though you can simplify the bitmap images also. Send it to back, go to arrange, order and to back of page. See here, you can simplify the object or bitmap image using simplify. It got trimmed. Okay friends, I hope you understood the difference between simplify and trim. Next tool, we'll go to front minus back. Remove the back objects from the front object. Front minus back. Bring it to the center. And let me take one more object from the control with different color. So here we have total 3 objects. 2 objects are ellipse and one is square. See, using this front object, we are going to remove these 2 objects. Select the front object, make it front minus back. See, the other 2 objects got removed. The topmost object will remain same and even whatever overlap it, that also got removed from the front object. Go to next page. The next tool is back minus front. Remove the front object from the back object. Select the object, any object, hold the control, bring it to the center, copy this object, one or two, and reduce the sizes. Give a different color for each object. Okay, so back minus front. So whatever front objects are there, that will get removed from the back object. Hold the control, select the object, back minus front. Remove the front object from the back object. See, all other front objects got removed from the back object. Okay friends, you got to know how these two tools will work. The next is boundary. You can create the boundary whatever object you draw. Let me draw different objects like ellipse, triangle, any objects you can draw. See here, total we have 5 objects. Let me give different color to each object. Select the entire 5 objects and create a boundary. So whatever border lines are there, that will get create and become like this. For bitmap images also, we can do the same thing. Import the bitmap image, import it, bring it to the center. So say for example, just you draw it however you want. Create a point, bring it to here, draw it randomly. So just it's a trial to understand the tool. See, this is the bitmap image. And for bitmap images, shaping toolbar will not appear on the property bar. So just you need to go to arrange, go to shaping tool, see here, boundary. Click on the boundary. See here you got the boundary of the bitmap image. Okay friends, this is how the shaping tools to be used in CorelDRAW. I hope you enjoyed and understood this video. For more exciting videos, please join and subscribe my YouTube channel and press the bell icon, as well as please share it to many others and let them get benefit from this video. Thank you for watching my video. See you again. Bye.